What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sippers and sniffers. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is your boy Hidden Gems coming to you live and direct from the crib. All right. Coming to you today with another community conversation. All right. Now, as y'all know and y'all have seen on the thumbnail, we got a special guest on here. Goes by the name of NotSoFamousYoutuber. He has been in this community for quite some time, longer than I have, for sure. Made his rounds and everything, and we're gonna spend a little time getting to pick his brain, see where he is on his journey, find out a little bit about him, and see what we can put together. But for now, we're here at the beginning. We are waiting for him to come up. Let me go ahead and get to this chat now. All right. Starting off at the top, of course, back in the position of first place. First up to the chat every time, we got Joel. Joel, what's good, my boy? What is good? He said, scent of the day is Aqua Digio Profumo. All right, just received this Panadar. Swedish Wood. I think that's one of the more newer ones that they came out with. All right. He said, smells like Frederick Mall Promise, and it smells in the air. Fantastic. Got you, my guy. Got you. What's good, Tay? What's going on, man? What's up, fellas? Gonna catch the replay. Scent of the day is Get Right Fragrances Berry Oud. Can't wait to talk to that company about that particular fragrance. I definitely plan on getting a full bottle of it. It is a really, really nice fragrance, I tell you. All right. Scroll through there. We got Alicia. What's going on? How are you doing? Clocked in and said, hello, fam. We got Will the Thrill. What's going on, my man? Will coming in saying, Joel, giving a little shout out to Joel, not telling us what he's wearing, not even acknowledging us. That's rare, but it's all right. We'll forgive you. Mr. Clark, my man. Scent of the day is Desert Rain by Day 3. Nice. Man, I plan on doing a review on that one soon. But I got a couple more from the house I want to do first. So soon, inshallah. All right, we got our guy Habibi. What's good, man? Scent of the day is Abraj by Spirit of Dubai. Smelling good, baby. Clean and fresh. Smell good. What's good, Kev? He said scent of the day is Cosmic Pepper by Mancera. Oh, you are a peppery mess today. All right, that's a bet. And I only say that in joking fashion because everybody on here, everybody who's been following us knows I do not like peppery fragrances. Now, never got my nose on that particular Mancera, but I tell you what, I have heard about it. And yeah, man, pepper, and then some. But with that being said, let me go in here. We got Joel saying, don't forget, yes, please do hit that thumbs up button. My guy, Preppy. What's going on, Josh? Scent of the night is Burlington 1819, layered with that Hidden Gems Part 1 body oil. A little pop champagne from Fetty Says, never heard either. All right, my guy. Yes, sir. Rockboy T, what's going on, man? Scent of the day is Fetty Pop Champagne. I got you. Let me scroll down a little bit. Rafan, what's good, my man? Scent of the day is Tiziana Terenzi, Gold Rose Oud. Shout outs to Jim, Spence, Joel, and everybody else in the chat. I'm not going to go through the list, but appreciate that, Rafan. Already, baby. Let me get down here. Nate the Great, what up, my boy? Frag fam in the house. Scent of the day is Caspian Cherry. All right. Let me scroll down. Boy, that's the one thing about this chat, man. I get lost in the sauce trying to keep up. Percy, what's good, baby? Scent of the day is Mancera Hardin or Jardine. Exclusive. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but whether it's Spanish and Hardin or English and just Jardin, we good. Perhaps asking what a man's wearing is crazy work, Gems. Hey. They'll be all right. It was coming from the heart, man. Spencer in here. I see you in the back, my friend, talking about what up, chat. Will, scent of the day is Limonada. Hello, Sips and Sniffs family. Yes, sir. All right, let me go ahead and scroll down to the bottom, and we are there. All right. And like I said, today I am not sipping on anything for this live. It will be on the next one. Left happy hour not too long ago. Well, I won't say happy hour. Left Gloria's over here. Had a couple of margaritas. Got a good amount of liqueur in there. All right. And your boy's feeling fine. All right. Plus, I got a little get together with the fellas. Going to a little steak place, so we'll have our fill of drinks up there as well, man. But I see you in the back, Spence. I'm not about to tell you what I'm wearing today. I'm gonna have a little video for that because I'm gonna go ahead and go to this little get together and get some opinions on my cologne for the night, and we'll go from there. But with no further ado, y'all, it is none other than our guy Spence.
What up, James?
This YouTuber, what's going on, my guy?
Going good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. Can you hear me?
Definitely can. Shout out to the chat.
Already. Spence, man, finally got you on here, man. It's been a long time coming.
Facts, man. You said you're not putting me onto your center today, man. Sheesh.
It ain't like that, man. I can't. I tell you what, I'll tell you in the back chat, but for now,
there we go. You guys want to know my center today?
Of course. You know they nosy.
All right, let's see. You can make me full screen for this one.
All right, let me see here. Trying to get used to this. Sheesh.
What up, Rock Boy?
Nope. And
just bouncing around. Sheesh.
I know, man. It's crazy work. You know what's funny? You know what it is, Spence? It's this right here. What's happening is I got new controls. I got 2 new screens.
they upgrading over there, StreamYard, huh? Nice.
Yeah, they really are, man. I got 2 new screens and we're going from there. Here it is. All right. Let's see what you got, Spence.
All right. My scent of the day is from the House of Boadicea. And it is, let's see if I can get this right.
There it is.
This is Ice Twist.
Ice Twist. Heard good things about that. Tell us about it.
Tell you a little bit about this fragrance. It's got raspberry in it. You see the beautiful raspberries in the back. Oh, yeah. It's got red berries up top. So you're getting a fruity type of fragrance. Boadicea does a great job on their fruits. It's got some strawberry leaves. Got some cassis in here. So a little green. Candy sweet. It's got some lemony type of vibe from that citron. A really beautiful fragrance. Something that you can take out on a hot day. Today out in California, it is 95 degrees out here in California, which is actually cooling down. It reminds me of a pink lemonade, man. But it's also got rum in it. It's got cognac in it. So it's a boozy pink lemonade. You know, some little cocktail. Really nice. As far as the dry down goes, raspberry, musk, vanilla, sandalwood, amber. Really nice, man. Not going to be everyday wear, but out here in California, it is a good look. That is my scent of the day. You see the people in the back there, they swimming and stuff like that. Be good for a little beach party type of situation. You know what I'm saying? You see them?
Yeah.
As far as if it's feminine or masculine, I'll say, you know, they both can have some bottles. You know what I mean? They both can get their bottles on. So we're going to give her a bottle. We're going to give him a bottle. Shout out to
All right.
Nice to be on the show.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, man. Look, I know we had talked last year. We were talking about getting you on here before everything, you know, the calamity happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Between, you know, the hurricanes in Florida, then, you know, the family circumstances and the switching of jobs. It was just one big thing. But, man, hey, I'm glad that we found some time to get on here. And, hey, this is what it is, man. So, Spence, first and foremost, man, a lot of people in the community and what I would say this little cul-de-sac of the community, they know of you from all the chats and whatnot. But, you know, there's one thing before we even get to the background of you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been in the YouTube fragrance space, man? I'm curious.
Probably like 5 years, maybe. 5, maybe 6. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, who'd you start off watching?
Man, shout out to Solomon's Vineyard, Russell Mack. I don't know if you know Mac.
Oh, you know I know Mac. Yeah.
Shout out to Mac.
Came on your channel a couple of times with the shades and everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was just that guy in the chat chopping it up, you know. It'd be like 4 of us in the chat staying for hours just talking shit. You know what I mean? Can I cuss on this? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can. You've
Shout out.
been a follower of ours damn near since the beginnings. You already know we're beyond 5 minutes, so we're well
just in
beyond 10
case, you know, you
minutes.
took a hiatus and came back. You know, I don't know if stuff changed. You know, shout outs.
No, you good, man. You good. I always put it as
Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations, by the way. I don't have yours yet. This is DH15.
Oh, okay.
One and two. I don't know anything about yours. I rocked Kix's last night. That sounds crazy as hell. Yeah, we'll put a pause on that one. It was nice, man. I rocked that version 2 for his. It was like a mousse pie. It reminded me of, like, you know, that chocolate mousse type of vibe to it. And definitely something that I'm interested in rocking with that Narcotica Dolce Diablo, because that's the first thing I thought when I put it on. I was like, oh, this is a cool vibe.
We talked about that yesterday, and I actually have that. I will be picking it up. Supposed to pick it up today, but I'm gonna have to go pick it up from the store tomorrow. But man, that Dolce Diablo, boy, that is something serious. As grown man gourmand.
It's nice.
Cigar lounge. Oh yeah, yes.
Nice.
To be worn and cool.
I'm excited for it to cool down. Yeah,
man, I'm telling you, when I get that, that to me, that fragrance right there is as good as it gets. I think it is definitely. I think it's beyond the quality of some of the Rojas. I'm sorry, Rajas. We say Roja, but Raja. And I think it's up there with a couple of my with a couple of the Bodicias as far as how the accords are put together. How fine it is, man. I love it.
Everybody's stepping their game up, man. These clone houses are stepping it up. Designers not so much, maybe, but you know, they as far as designers go, man, you're always gonna smell nice, mass appealing, man. They put money into their you know, to their product as far as making sure that the masses will like you when you walk by and smell good or whatever. So there's a space for everybody, man.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
Shout
we're not
out
gonna
Jay
work
Chantel.
on shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jay. She did a wonderful job developing and putting those scents together based on the profiles that she knew of us, you know, from personal to you know, everything else, how we review what we typically like. Shout out to her. She did a phenomenal job. And hey, if you don't know,
I'm interested, man. I don't know nothing about yours, man. You want to let me know in front of the world right now? We got 8,000 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Istanbul and everybody.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we can do that. I mean, basically, it's not a whole lot. I got 2 bottles, as you know. One is for daytime party, all right, and the other one is for late night party, or should I say nightcap, right? And truth be told, the first one is a more tropical kind of date night. It has a tropical date night flavor to it. I'm pulling it up right now. Bear with me, man.
Yeah, man,
I know it's mine.
man.
I know it's mine, but you know, I do not memorize notes and whatnot.
You already know, man. When I'm live, it's a chill, relaxed vibe. No rushing anything, you know, just smooth day off. Shit. Yeah.
It's all good, man. But yeah, so in part 1, I have pineapple, rum, oak cast, sugarcane, amber salt, and nutmeg. And the thing about it, man, let me grab them real quick, is that, man, it reminds me of a day night, a daytime day party. All right. And man, it puts me in the mode of being at let's just say we're at a happy hour or we're at a day party. All right. Midday. Typically, I think Sunday, because that's when it's mostly open for me. All right. I'm thinking either a flavorful, kind of like a pineapple cognac, or in some instances, more so pineapple rum. It's just a little
no coconut. No coconut.
No coconut. No coconut. Not that it's not a bad note, but I'm not getting the coconut. It doesn't say coconut, but you do get the pineapple. All right. Still gives you a tropical vibe. It's a little warming. Got some sweetness to it. But I've let a lot of people smell it. Even gave out some samples. Got some samples heading out to some people right now. And yeah, a lot of people have given me good feedback. Part 1, It's definitely unisex. I have several women that have ordered it and they wear it. And part 2 is more date night. It's lavender, smoked sage, caramel, tonka bean. All right. And my guy Will in the chat has already had it. He likes to layer it with some date night fragrances. I think he told me that number 2 paired with Abu Dhabi, um, paired with a couple of fragrances, Abu Dhabi and a few more. He said, yeah, it's a banger. It's a hit. I
Goose
think he
Pie is
paired.
insane. Hey yo, hey, you know what's it was crazy? They were talking about Cocoa Puffs, and that's the reason why I was like, oh shit, it's like Cocoa Puffs. That's crazy. I did pick up a little Cocoa Puffs. I think it does have cacao in it. You know, shout out to Cocoa Puffs. I'm not cuckoo for them, you know. I'm not that's not my favorite cereal or nothing like that, but I do like the smell, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, who doesn't like, man? Look, that is nostalgic. I don't care what nobody says. All right, when you start smelling stuff that you used to enjoy in your childhood, especially Cocoa Puffs on those Saturday
Yeah,
mornings,
man.
hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, it was great when the cereal or the milk hit the cereal, but as soon
Oh
as you
yeah,
came
man.
to that end and you know them chores were about to come up, as soon as that bowl
Taking
was
time
finished,
with it.
as soon as them cartoons started ending, you was like, ah, shit.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
What about you, man? What about you getting into this space? What got you here?
Honestly, what pulled me in, Kevin Samuels.
Okay, shout out to Kevin Samuels. Average
Shout
at
out to the
best.
Godfather. I was watching some of his content, you know, be it good or bad, and he started recommending some things, and it kind of took me down a dark hole, you know. But what
Sheesh.
happened was he always talked about the king, the king, the king. So I bought it on a blind whim, but then I started on the fragrance net side I went to. I noticed there was a whole bunch. You know, I don't think a lot of us, before we got into this hobby, I think a lot of us took for granted how many fragrances were in those department stores that we walked by every time going into the mall. I don't think I ever really like took time to go over there and look through and see how many YSLs or Gucci's or you know, or what is it, Aquadigios and whatnot there really were over there. I think I just kind of I don't want to smell it. I don't want them to spray me, so I just kind of walked through. But the time that I did stop, and I was like, you know what, let me go over here. When I say overwhelmed, I was like, yeah, okay. I see why people don't want to stop and just keep getting hit with fragrance after fragrance and conversation after conversation. And after about 3 recommendations from the people, everything starts to sound the same in a sense. I was just like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm tired. But yeah,
Shout
man. So
out.
I chose to go online rather than go to the store after a couple of those incidents, and it took me down a rabbit hole, man.
You wild for that one, Rock Boy. That's crazy work. Hey, by the way, I'm not a what do you guys call them? A body oil boy, but these are nice, man. I like the way that they sit. They're not too oily, you know what I mean? Like it's nice stuff, man. And you know what's crazy? I woke up this morning and I still smelt it on me. I'm not gonna say the name because I didn't smell him on me, but you know, shout out Jay Chantel. She has a beautiful smile and just a glow about her, man. I was just like, man, I want to support. She got some nice fragrances as far as like the note breakdowns and stuff like that, and clearing your skin and all that good stuff she does, man. You know what I'm saying? I needed to show her some love. She's cool to chat too. She's been talking to me on Gmail, you know.
Most definitely.
Cool. And beautiful packaging on the way. I wasn't expecting that, man. She had cards and notes and everything. Yeah, I haven't smelled Dedrick's oils yet. That shit still sounds crazy me talking about it, but I did open the cap and smell it, and it smells like I'm definitely looking forward for the fall to layer this with some fragrances, man. It's hot as hell, man, and you know California. I'll probably wait a couple months before it actually really starts cooling down or whatever. But I'm looking forward to it, man.
Man, for sure. Hey, she does a phenomenal job, man. I tell you this, I know you don't want to be walking around glistening and whatnot, you know, but yeah, but I will tell you this, my part 1 with her new, what is it? This one right here. She
Oh,
put
see,
out
that's
this
what I'm interested in, that body butter,
you
right?
see, Al 13 coconut, dark
Okay.
coconut or black coconut body butter. Man, I put that on with that part one, and oh my gosh.
I was interested in those body butters, man, and I looked, and that was the only one that was on there. Does she normally do like different styles, or is it just that coconut one?
She will be doing more, but right now I think it's just the coconut one because she's just always done oils. She likes the way that they absorb easy into the skin and whatnot. She's always had like one or two, but she said that she's gonna bring some out, and she's even contemplating bringing out our body oils in body butter form, or possibly
that'd be cool.
Perfume or cologne.
Yeah, that'd be a good look.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna see, man. But let me get back into here, man. Let me get back in here. So Spence, we know where you kind of started in the community and everything. Let me ask you this: where did your journey with fragrances start,
Fragrances start, man. I was too young to be rocking what I was rocking when I was rocking it. Put it that way.
All right.
I had some Stetson on. I got an older brother. Shout outs. So I was rocking some grown man stuff. And back in the day, the fragrances they weren't really for the youth until later on, until like the 2000s. Then you started getting the polos and the aqua de joes and all that good stuff. But before that, man, you had polo green and some fougères. You smell like a grown ass man. But as a youngster, you want to put something on and smell nice or whatever. But I probably shouldn't have been rocking what I was rocking at the time. But that's what got me into it, man. And the ladies back in the day, you know what I'm saying, smelling good in the hallway type shit.
Know it. Yeah. You know it. But I think we all kind of started like that too. I think I talked to Charm and everybody else. You said Stetson, I was in Brute and Aramis, you know what I'm saying? And the funny was back then, I think I was wearing like aftershave as cologne.
Right? Yeah. The splash on, whatever you
as long as it's still.
Whatever my brother had, man, it wasn't me buying him at that time. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, most definitely, man. But I definitely get that, man, for sure. Shout out to Jules and whatnot. Appreciate that. But man.
As time went on, man. As time went on, man, they started making some fragrances that started smelling a little bit more youthful. I was working in high school. I've been working since way back. So, to be able to buy your own shoes, have your lunch money and all that good stuff, and buy some fragrances and clothes and all that, man, it's just part of the thing, man. And them ladies will get you smelling good. So,
yes, they are pure encouragement. Pure encouragement. You know what I'm saying? So tell me this. All right, so that's where you started and whatnot. You said Aramis, or not Aramis, you started in Stetson. So
Aramis too, man.
Aramis and Stetson. All right. Yeah. What was the first cologne that you recall purchasing? Let me ask you that.
Man, it's not my first one that I purchased, but it's one that I remember. Okay. It was Nautica. Was it Nautica? No, it was Perry Ellis, but it wasn't the red one. It was a green one. I'm sure it's not that good, but it was available at whatever Burlington or Ross, whatever was available at the time back in the day. I remember Candies. Candies was huge. I just bought a bottle. It was like $300 for that little 1 ounce. It's just for nostalgic purposes. It's not worth the money or whatever, but nostalgia is a real thing. You know what I mean? So
most definitely.
Ralph Lauren, anything Ralph Lauren back in the day, Romance Silver, Aqua de Joes. I had a nice collection, man. Even Chaps. And Chaps is a grown man scent as well. But for whatever reason, back in the days, young Spence was rocking some shit, man.
All right. Young Spence was smelling way ahead of his time, huh? Way ahead of his age.
Way ahead of my age. And then, football, basketball type shit. Shout out to who's rocking that Axe? Dutch. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Chocolate Temptation and then the Axe or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That boy is an avid marketer for Axe, I swear.
Hey, I'm not pushing it nowadays, man. But back in the days, man, $6 to spray up on some, not bad. It is what it is. That Dark Temptation, hey, it wasn't that bad, man. I still remember it, man. That's crazy that I remember it. That's way back.
For real. But no, man, hey, people sleep on Axe, man. And it kind of plays into that conversation that's being had that we're not really going to touch on. But you know what I'm saying? What are you buying it for? You know what I'm saying? What type of value do you put in it? And what type of price are you willing to pay for the price that we were paying back then? Curve, Axe, Polo, I mean, Yope, all of them. All of them
And it
played
wasn't cheap
a
to us
role.
back then. You know what I'm saying? It was money, you know. But back
Man,
then,
what?
shit, we wish the prices were like that nowadays, but it's definitely not like that anymore. You know.
Most
But
definitely, man.
shout out to the clones and everybody. They still have everybody's you know, there's people that want to spend money. Whether they're spending $30 or $300, there's people that want to spend money. There's people that are gonna want to take that money from whoever's spending it. So it is what it is, you know. It's
You
good.
already know. You
Yeah, it's a
already know.
luxury. Yeah.
Mr. Clark said he was a BOD, a bod spray guy.
Odd. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
throwback. Joel said that Axe Phoenix was smelling good. All right, all
The
right.
Phoenix, yeah. And that was that sprayer, right? That bod spray. That's crazy work, man.
Yeah. That guy Nate said, aside from stealing his father's stuff, like you were, he said, man, what Axe had women falling out of the sky on the commercial. For real, I forgot, man. They had some crazy. Them and Old Spice used to have some of the funniest and craziest commercials, man. But I ain't gonna lie, it was no lie. That whatever they were doing had
It was
people
working, right?
flying out the stores, man. At times,
What's
seriously.
that? Philip Plein, that crazy ass ad got him some purchases, man.
Oh, the
That
No
crazy
Limit guy.
bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah. And by the
yeah.
way, who was it? It was Nate. Yeah, Nate's still in his daddy's fragrances. You know, you up in there taking making little decants and shit. Don't
Shit,
lie.
I'd be the
I
fragrance
would
burglar
too.
at his house too. Shoot, man, that dude. Ooh, that man's lineup is crazy. Got DJ in there. What up, DJ? But yeah, man. So all right. So those were some of the first ones you purchased. So tell me this. Tell me this, man. All right. You've been buying fragrances for a minute and whatnot, right? Do you remember your first note? I guess the note that you kind of fell in love where you wanted to buy multiple fragrances that smelled similar to that one. You remember the
I
note
think
or chord?
I think it was Nautica, and it used to come in a can that looked like you were going scuba diving. Nautica
Okay.
competition.
Mm,
I think it was, yeah, it was a freshie. I think it was aquatic. I'm just
okay.
it's been so long. That bottle was damn near impossible to get. I'm sure it smells bad now. Like it's old, but I think it was an oceanic type of fragrance, you know, because I
Mm,
was young, you know, so that was big back then, you know. Yeah. I would say it
okay.
would be an aquatic to me as a youngster was a nice look.
Oh, yeah. And it was easy. It was easy going.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think at some point it kind of kept you smelling young to an extent, but and away from all the fougères and the sharp
Yeah.
citrusy ones that our fathers used to
It
wear.
was
Yeah.
it wasn't that many choices, man. It wasn't that many choices. And nowadays I can rock something like this Bodicea, which has raspberry in it. You wouldn't have caught me in high school rocking no damn raspberry note or something like that. But as a grown man with some cognac, this shit is nice, man. It's
Better believe it.
situational, whatever, but it's nice.
Oh yeah. Now I done told my story. When I came up, I ain't gonna lie, I was in it for the compliments when I first got started in high school, and I was wearing that Pearberry from Bath and Body Works and Plumeria.
Okay.
So, I was ashy, needed something to moisturize, put that on me, and hey,
Hey,
got quite
I
a
do what you
few
gotta do. I got an
compliments.
older sister too, man. So I'm sure I sprayed some mist every now and then. I know no, I didn't even know what it said on there. I just was spraying to smell good, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's the thing, man. That is the thing. And that's why I know people always like to say, well, I'm not spraying, it's a half-ass lie when people say they're not spraying it for compliments. You always buy fragrances for yourself, so you never wear something that you aren't pleased with. But at the end of the day, I'll be damned if someone's not spending this type of money. Hell, if you're spending $30 on something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are buying and purchasing with the intentions of it pleasing someone outside of yourself. You are,
For the most part, yeah. And
for the
I think
most
I think
part.
th- I think that what they're trying to do in the background of that comment is say that you shouldn't necessarily just buy stuff for other people and that you should enjoy it. And I get that aspect, but they don't come out and say that. They just make that statement, which, you
And
know,
that's why I say it's a half-ass lie. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's why just say it all. Did that thing over, just keep it real. It's just, we all look at this point in life, whether you're female or male, everybody wants to feel good. Everybody wants to feel wanted. Everybody wants to belong. Everybody wants to smell good. Everybody wants to feel love. You know what I'm saying? Or appreciate it. And I'll be damned if some of these things I'm investing in, you know what I'm saying, clothing wise, fragrance wise, I wear them so that I can smell good to myself. But I'd be damned if I'm not trying to make sure that there's somebody else that thinks the same, you know?
And the way that life is, man, since you were young, somebody said, "Oh, those honey buns smell good." Shout outs to honey buns, not in jail type shit, but you know, you smell some Cinnabons or something like that. They're like, "Oh, that smells good," and you like, it does smell good. So if you're gonna rock something with some of that type of vibe, then you're like, "Oh, people like this." It's subconscious. A lot of the stuff that we do. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh
So
yeah, most definitely. And we got our girl Jewel. She's in the chat, you know. Tell us. Type
shout
in the
out.
chat. Let us know. How do the guys light up when you give them a compliment? Because I already seen your feed a couple of times. You even gave a couple of guys compliments for wearing Louis Vuitton and whatnot. Tell me, how do their faces light up? How big are their smiles after you tell them that they smell good? Let us know.
Yeah, I think that even has to do with how many compliments you get, because I get compliments pretty often on my fragrances. But there's a lot of times I wear so many different things that it'll just hit me off guard because I'm like, I can't smell myself anymore. Somebody just said I smell good. That's crazy work because I can't even, I went nose blind to it. You know what I mean? And at that point, they're like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'm thinking in my head, "Oh, shit, what did I spray today?" In my head, I'm thinking like, I didn't make a post today, so I don't even know what I sprayed. Got to think about it. But, you know, it's shit crazy.
Look, I spray and I keep the bottle on me. You know what I'm saying? Just in case somebody asks.
Just in case.
Working at the jobs I've been at, man, everybody asks, whether it be female or male. Somebody's always wanting to know, what is that you wearing? Like, gotta keep that bottle on.
If you're known as the fragrance guy and you always wearing something different, they'll tell you the opposite too. "Oh, I don't like that one that you put on today. Nah, that's not it for me." You know what I mean? I
True
like
enough.
that.
True enough.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? That's just how life is, man. The next girl will tell you you smell amazing. And what is that? You know, it is what it is. You never know. Everybody has different tastes in this space.
You already know, man. You already know. So back then it was aquatics, typically blues or whatnot. Tell me, what are you feeling now? Because I know on your show you like to bring forth discovery sets, you like to discover new fragrances and whatnot, but we all typically have something in mind. Once we hit it, it's like we want to, you know, we find that one accord for the next few months or whatnot, and it's like you want to see what it smells like and so many other ones. What is your note of purchase or your accord of purchase at this time?
I don't do too many discovery sets. I'm not a I think I want to start doing more discovery sets. I cop a lot of bottles, but I do blind buy a lot. But I have probably about 400 or 500 decants. I've been in the space for a while, so I kind of know what to expect from certain houses. You know what their raspberry smells like, or whatever the case might be.
Yes.
And I'll give houses chances, and I'll give bottles chances. You know what I mean? I don't really miss too often, and some of the stuff is going to be situational, but at the same time, I'm not looking for everyday unit scent. What do they call those again? I forgot the name of it. Where you keep wearing the same shit all the time, your signature scent. I don't have a signature scent, man. You know, and I'm not knocking nobody who has a signature scent. It would be kind of nice to just rock the same thing every day and not think about it or whatever. And I get that people want to do that. I think if I wasn't into the transitions and the changes and the different houses and the frag talk and all that stuff, I'd be cool with 4 fragrances, one for each, you know, season, and just keep buying that bottle. And I could see myself doing that, smelling good every day, and I would be known for whatever bottle I had. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. To be honest with you, and answer me this: some of the ones that you are more willing to reach for, in my arsenal, there's one of the main ones I would reach for over and over again is designer. Simple, good, strong, mass appealing, lasts a good amount of time on my skin, and I know what I'm getting. You know, it's good, but I will reach for a designer and a couple of cheapies over some of the niche ones I bought because it's just an easy reach.
It's an easy reach. Yeah. Sometimes you don't think about it, man. Most of the time when I wake up in the morning, unless it's something where it's like, okay, I bought this fragrance, it's a good day to wear it, I'll probably wear it tomorrow. Unless I think that the night before, I wake up in the morning and I'm just looking at hundreds of bottles, and it's glorious because the lights are on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything's shining at you. But I go with whatever I'm feeling that day, which isn't always the same thing. You know, I tell people this, like sometimes I feel like rocking a lemony type of frag. I don't like to use the word zesty, but you know, citric type of frag, right? And I got really nice citric fags that smell, you know, authentic and this and that. But I might go for you know, a super synthetic mess just because I'm like, you know what, I wanna rock that or whatever. So I don't also believe in like this is the best in this style of fragrance or whatever, because there's too many nuances, there's too many changes and moods, and you know, it's no best of anything. Like there's people that talk about what's the best cherry fragrance or whatever. It was a big deal back in the day, right?
It was.
Audacious is really nice. Then you got that Mind Games, the French Defense or whatever. They're two different fragrances, man. So what's the best? Like, you know, you could get a cherry fragrance that smells tart and sweet or boozy, or I mean, there's so many differences you can do. You could do like a lemony cherry. I don't believe in best. I believe whatever's best is what you feel like rocking that day. You know what I mean?
Indeed. I definitely understand where you come from, and I will echo the sentiments, but at the same time, I will say Bodacious is better. But okay.
Yeah, Bodacious is like that. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
But you know,
there's nothing wrong with that either.
No,
you know, but if you can get both, I'm not saying, and I get the fact, which one should I buy? If that's your question, then ask that question. Which one should I buy? This is my style. This is what I like. Then somebody can point you towards something. Okay, I know your style. You like mass appeal. Oh, okay, I know your style. You like some off the wall shit. You can kind of lean it towards whatever that person is. I get the question, but in my journey right now, you know, it's no best.
You just kind of, yeah. No, I get it. If someone were to ask me the same question, to be honest with you, I'm really at a stage right now, especially being a reviewer and a collector, that I'm just kind of enjoying a little bit of everything, you know?
Facts.
Like, because I've got so many options and I keep hearing about this and others and whatnot, and I love exploring new houses, fragrances, notes and whatnot, combinations of chords. I think because of that, I don't think I could wear anything more than 2 or 3 days in a row. And then after that, I'm definitely probably going to make sure that I split my day in half, where as soon as the previous cologne dies out, I'm wearing something different. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of experience different things, you know?
Yeah. That's why I like our niche of the niche, man, because there's people who have, you know, and they do their thing. There's people who are just clone guys and they just sit there talking about clone after clone after clone after clone. And if you look at their chat, what's the best clone of this? What's the best clone of this? And they'll buy 6 or 7 bottles of it. Oh, what's the best clone of this? And at the, you know, I'm thinking in my head, if that was my chat, man, I don't think I'd like this space as much. And I have no problem with somebody saying, hey, I'm looking for a good clone of X. That's not a problem. But if the whole chat is just spamming, you know, I'm looking for the best, it's too much, man. And I like the people that you got in your chat, because I see a lot of familiar faces. You know, people that I have in my chat, they know their stuff, man. And it's good to bounce off of people and vibe and just chill out. You know what I mean? A lot of people take shit too serious, man. I like to relax with this.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. I was happy when you finally came to the reviewer side. You know, I guess to the camera. I don't know why I'm sure. Forgive me. Blame it on alcohol. All right.
Took me a minute, man.
It did. But I was happy, first of all, you know, to finally put a face with the name and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I could identify the heckler in the chat. You know what I mean?
200 shorts, man. I had like 200 shorts, no face, just bottles. And you know why I was doing it too, right? Because for me personally, it's like, okay, I can check and see what I'm going to rock tomorrow just by scrolling through my shorts. Oh, I got that bottle. I might rock that tomorrow. You know, oh man, I haven't sprayed that in a while. It was like a catalog for me, right? And people were like, oh man, you got to show your face. Just show your face. I'm like, man, it's 98% dudes. You know what I'm saying? What you
show your face?
Yeah, show your face. They probably, you know, think I came out the basement or something. Like, what's up, guys? Hey. I'm like, oh, that's that.
Hey, you know,
it's a lot of them out there, man.
This is the thing, man. You know, we all look different. that's a big, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'm weird to somebody out there, you know, to a group of people. I probably look weird, talk weird. It is what it is. But the thing is, man, it's like, you know, before then we only had a few people showing their face, and it was kind of, I mean, there was good content and whatnot, but everything was geared as not really a community, more like fans and people that we watched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like Scent Explorer was not a thing. It wasn't big even when it did come. And so people really weren't going out there. We just basically watched the videos or watched the lives, commented, and that was it. That was where we stayed. Now that they've been doing lives and whatnot, and you know, then it became well, you know, I'm watching the video and I'm chatting, but I don't know these people. They might not, that may not even be their face. I'm gonna lie to you. When I saw
Yeah,
your
right.
avatar,
Catfish and
I was like,
shit.
yo, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, what? I said, and you know, the avatar is like this small. So I'm looking
Yeah.
at him like, is that him in a costume or what?
Nah,
And
that's definitely
man,
not me. It's my face though, you know. Shout out to AI. That has to do with my name, not so famous YouTuber. There's a guy that used
yeah,
to be chilling in Russell Mack's chat.
yeah.
He was Fritz the Cat at the time. He switched his name to a famous YouTuber, and he has a picture of Richard Pryor. So Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder did a lot of movies together. So
Yeah,
that's where
oh
that
yeah.
not so
No,
famous
no,
YouTuber, famous YouTuber. Yeah, yeah, that's how that came about.
no, I definitely caught that. No, G-Wa, and who was it? It was I loved him when he was with what's my guy that be doing the tap dancing? Didn't he have a movie with oh god, black actor that used to tap dance, you know what I'm talking about. I could be wrong though. But yeah, no,
I know he did
Gene
a lot of
he,
stuff with Richard Pryor, you know, Stir Crazy and all that stuff. I like they got a good little, you know, 1-2
yeah,
punch. Those guys were comedy. RP to both of them.
shout out to them, man. That the one movie that I enjoyed the most was the one where who was it? I think Gene was blind, or was Richard blind?
Hear no evil, see no evil, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
that's a
that shit
good
was
movie, man.
that shit was
Yeah,
hilarious, you know?
classic, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Back when comedy was comedy. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Oh, these guys, man. I'm over here looking in the chat.
Gregory
We'll
Hines.
talk about
Here we go.
you thought I was taller. I don't know it. That's the other reason why, you know, we gotta I like meet people because you know, you could sit back and think that people are a lot taller, but you know, a lot taller, a lot
I mean,
bigger, or
shit.
whatever.
With the way your camera is set up right now, I look like I'm damn near 4'2", man. Shit, crazy.
We're not going to talk about the height deficiencies or the lack of being able to tell someone's height from the cameras on here, because I tell you what, I'd have met some people from the community. I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is definitely is
It,
not telling the
it's
truth on there.
it's a weird space, man. It's a weird space with some weird people in it and some cool people in it, and we just happen to be a part of it, man. You know, we got weird tendencies ourselves and all that, so it is what it is, man. Happy to
Yeah,
be here.
it's always good to visually, you know, put people in a spot. You know, I'm big on
Yeah.
compartment.
Oh, that's that ugly mother talking shit. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I feel you.
Uh, and screw Jason real quick, because I am definitely taller than 5'7". Oh, there he is. Hey, Gregory Hines. Gregory Hines. I think he did a movie with Gregory Hines, and they were cutting up. But yeah, definitely, man. But all right. So real quick. We already talked about the history and whatnot. So Spence, man, when you came to the forefront, or when you came to the camera, and you were basically what is the direction of your channel at this point? I know you took a little break. We all took a little break at one point around the same
Still
time,
take breaks,
right?
man. I still take breaks
I'm
whenever
I'm
you can, man.
enjoying them. I'm enjoying them,
Yeah,
to be
because you know I go to work. You know what I'm saying? I punch in just like everybody else and do that type of thing. I like to put on the show. I like to have things lined up. I like to have, you know, little visuals and stuff like that. That stuff takes time, man. And as much as I, you know, like to chat with you guys and talk and do all that stuff. I'm not that consistent, but I do put on a show. I am, you know, I try to make things nice. I try to,
indeed.
you know, get the chat and I love it, man. But yeah, it's good to take a break, man. There's so much content on this YouTube space. It is
Yeah.
crazy. And it's not like, you know, let's say I don't stream on Monday. I don't think there's that many people. It's like, oh shit, man, Spencer didn't stream on Monday or whatever, because I'll probably be in somebody else's chat. You know, if Kicks is live, you know, I'll be in the chat. What's up, guys? It's not like I just, went ghost for 8 years or something like that. I stay talking to the community. I answer my, Instagrams or whatever, the case might be. So it is what it is, man. It's always good to take a break, man. As far as what I want for the channel or what I like for the channel.
Yeah.
I like the type of chats, the type of people I have in the chat. I keep it fragrances. I keep it bottles. I keep it light. I keep it relaxed. I don't talk about drama in this space or this versus this. I like, and the reason why that's important to me is because I use this space to relax and unwind and to enjoy. And I've seen enough people from being in the space for so long that will get tainted from being in this space. Yo, I don't got enough subs. This person has a lot more. I'm better than them. His nose is whatever. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of that elitism, and there's a lot going on in this space, right? So that's why a lot of times you'll see me in the chat. I'm chopping it up. I'm keeping it light. I'm not making I'm not hurting feelings or nothing like that. I'm not mad at anybody. You always see me smiling for a reason. I enjoy this space. I enjoy spraying what I spray and talking about it. And with the people that do the same shit as me, because I was in the chat too. It's the same shit. Yeah, see, Jason's on break, man. He said coming back in February. He said 6
Don't
months.
entertain that shit, Spence. Don't entertain that shit. Man. That man ain't on no break. 6 months. That man ain't on no break.
He's gonna review that. It's so the green.
He's broken. He ain't on a break. He's broken. Yeah, man.
If you can, man, it's hard because a lot of people they get emotional, they get hurt by things they shouldn't be, and I get it. I'm always the type of person that understands other people's struggles and what they deal with, so I'm not really too hard on it because it's people that have hard days, people that have hard lives, and they like to feel good online or whatever the case might be, by making somebody feel bad or talking shit. I get it, man. But at the same time, it's like, pray for those people. Shout out.
Yeah. No, you ain't lying on that one. Pray for those people. Yeah.
I got you, Jay.
I'm with you, man. But no, what was it? It was something. Will, shout out to Will. All right, Will the Thrill. He said, hands down. All right. Oh, 1 second, because this always does this. Hands down, you got the best production in Fragcom, man.
You got the breast what? You talking about my breast? That shit is crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah, no, the best.
Nah,
the best.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried.
There's a lot of people that share the same sentiment, man. When you first came on and you started doing the graphics and everything, I was like, yo, what the hell? I was like, yo, I don't know what he's doing. It looks lovely, but it looks like something I can't afford to do because I need something simple. Right? I'm already
it's a lot of shit. And that's what I was hey, just grab a camera, just throw it in front of you and just talk or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But everybody works differently. Some people they like that, they're cool with that or whatever, but I mean this space for a lot of people, and I'm not talking about the people in the chat right now. People in the chat, I like to call them junkies. I'm a junkie too, don't get it twisted. They jump from chat to chat, they'll just be there. But people get bored and shit, especially when we talking about, oh, this one smells like bergamot and this one's got a little strawberry. And a lot of people like, man, is this gonna get me, what are they calling the panty droppers and shit like that? You notice, man, you would never see a panty dropper video or top 10 or a top 5 or whatever. I try to stay away from that stuff. The name kind of suits Not So Famous YouTuber. I like it the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It does suit and it does fit you quite perfectly, especially how you started, where you've been, and hey, according to what you just told me, where you kind of want to be, how you want to grow, if you grow, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, man. We support you. I
still want the like button hit just like everybody else,
Yeah, I tried to make them. You were doing some of well, no, actually, I was able to make them when I had my other job because I think you've always done them pretty earlier in the day, pretty much early in the day. But man, when I got the little supervising job, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting off until like 7:30. So your stuff will be over way by then. Hell, I'm barely making the beginning of EQs if I decide to hop in.
Facts.
So yeah. But no, I definitely think if not the best, I think you're hands down top 2 or 3 productions on there, especially the way you implement the graphics and everything else, especially the music. I ain't gonna lie, that AI music that you be creating when you first started doing, hey, I was like, yo, this guy here, hey, he's on something.
You got to write that shit, because if AI does it, it sounds hot garbage. I've heard some. I'm not gonna call that. We ain't calling no names and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's some people that got some AI. That shit hot trash, man. I try to do decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a producer, shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do write the lyrics just to make it, you know, a little bit better or whatever.
Oh, you write the lyrics?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, we got. Hey, y'all hear that? We got a little competition. No, I'm not gonna do that, but. No, hey, because look, we got Will and Jason over here talking about top productions between you and Fatboy Finesse. All right, and that's a fact to me. I definitely share that sentiment, but it's the fact that you writing,
that background.
Hey, if you're over there writing the lyrics and Fatboy's over there, hey man, we might have to have a sound off. You know what I'm saying? A song off.
I heard him rapping on one of his, man. And same thing with him, man. I don't know if he stepped off for health reasons or whatever. You know, shout out to him. Everybody needs a break from whatever they do, whether it's work or whatever. They give you vacation for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do, if you enjoy it, just do it. But it can feel like work. And I think that's where a lot of people get messed up. This is the thing. Okay, let's put it this way. I got cameras. I got big ass screens. I got camera over here, this and that, the other thing. I got a couple computers, whatever the case might be. That's money. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on bottle. There's people who would look at it and be like, oh, well, I want to get some return for this. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for return on it. I bought it for a reason because I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? I bought the bottle because I wanted it, not because like, oh, this is the Latif everybody's talking about. Let me get it so that I can get more. That's not what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely share the same sentiment. You know, but I was talking to Jason and a couple other people about this. It's like I do this regardless, but being a content creator and whatnot, hey, it don't hurt to try and get some of that money back. You know what I'm
saying? Or bottles. Hey, I ain't hurt nobody who got affiliate links and stuff like that, or who get bottles or whatever. You know, hey, shit, bottles is money to me because I'm spending money. So if you know, if it comes, it comes. But I'm not looking for it. I'm not reaching out to nobody for hey, send me this, or you know, reach out to me. No,
I mean, no offense to those that do. It's just in the way I am. I think it's a little tacky. I don't mind doing something for something. Pause. That sounded wild. All right.
For some cash.
That sounded real wild. My bad. But my point being, I don't mind earnest products. But even if I never got sent a bottle and whatnot, I would honestly be doing this, whether it's in moderate fashion or less occasional, or more occasional. But I would definitely still be interacting because for me, part of the greatness of being on here is the building of community, getting to meet people like you, Jason, you know what I mean? Like, and building relationships on here, even if just through 2 cameras, 2 people in a room by them damn selves talking to each other over a camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been the treasure in getting in this community. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know people, you know, meeting them where they are.
People miss out on, like, especially with like me and you, we're not pumping videos. We're not shooting videos left and right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not what we do, right?
Right.
I did see your last video though. Shout out to you, man. Nice video.
I appreciate it, man. I was nervous as hell, boy. I was nervous as hell, man.
Camera looks good and all that.
Appreciate
it. But you know, there's people that you know, they might have had a rough day and they, you know, they look forward to watching Gems. They look forward to watching Ross or whatever and talking to people that are in the chat. It makes them feel better. Donald English, I know he's happy when I go live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Donald English. You know, and you never know. So that's the reason why a lot of people get motivated. Like, oh, let me go live because I know people are looking. I know, you know, Joey's like that. He might not want to, but he keeps, you know, consistent, just going. So many people count on certain people to go live because that's their woosah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure. You know, like I said, man, these chats, these talks and everything, and the getting to know people, getting to know brands, getting to know everybody in the community is special. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a special thing, you know. And yeah, I wouldn't give it up at this point. I wouldn't give it up for much of anything. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's definitely why eventually I had to think about it. I was like, man, we got to get back to the point where we're doing the conversation with the community, building the community, and getting to know everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this is part of what it is all about. You know, some of the best recommendations come from some of y'all. Some of the worst recommendations have come from y'all as well. All right,
But
please
they
believe.
love it though. You know what I'm saying? They love it though.
Yeah, there have been times I want to pat so many people on the back, and other times I want to slap them upside the head, like what the hell? But you
Mm.
know, regardless. You know, I never consider any money spent or time invested in this community a loss. You know
But
what
a
I'm
lot
saying?
of people do. A lot of people do, man.
Yeah, it's like that, and I can't
Yeah.
you know, I can't govern how they think about it or how they feel about it. I just pray that, hey, you know, you get what you want out of the community. I believe that this community is what you make of it. You know, a lot of people are around here saying that the internet is not real. No, I already said this one live. Internet's as real as you make it. All right. If you're fake, internet will be fake right back because people won't know how to take you. But if you keep it real, if you keep it real, you will receive true reactions from people, whether they're under an alias, you know what I'm saying, or going by their real name. You will get a true reaction if you keep it real. So, you know, what is that?
Who said the internet's not real? I'm gonna switch out my AOL 7-day
I was
file and
like, yo,
shit.
what the hell? But no,
Yeah.
man, no. But yeah, hey. So Spence, as you know, as we get to the end of it, all right. I say the end of it, but really, we're gonna have you up here, man. This is really the community conversations with the individual reviewers and people from the chat and whatnot. Is really just to get to know. I eventually want to kind of open the platform to eventually just allow people to come on here and have a little fun. You know what I'm saying?
Say it all the time, man. Hop
Yeah,
on.
whether
Hey,
it's
Joe, what you doing in the chat? Hop on. Yeah, I say it all the
hey,
time, man.
you already know, man. And you know, but there are different ways that I'm trying to come up with to, you know, interact with people. And this is one of them. But of course, we got Sense and Sounds and got a couple of discussions that I'm going to be featuring people on there where we can talk about other things. But as you know, Sense and Sounds has kind of been our thing. You know, definitely one of the things I love, the comparison and lining things up
That's
to.
nice idea, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, because we already do it. Like I said before, we already every time we post something on Instagram or even when you do your shorts on YouTube,
It's got
you're
music.
always gonna have a
Yeah.
fragrance. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you're always gonna have some music to it. And
Back.
I don't think anybody really talks about it. It's all you know. It's automatic. It's one of the things you think of, even if you're not doing it intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let's go
Subconscious.
ahead and get to that, man. Let's go ahead and get to the Sense and Sound section.
Pete popping on a handstand comes in my head at least once a week, man. Shout out to Uncut. I used to wake up in the morning. What's that?
Look, they don't know. Hey, but Pete popping on a handstand, it definitely comes to mind when I wear that Sospiro Maraschino.
Shout out.
That right there, I've already told the story. Reminds me of this stripper chick that I used to date out here at Tiger Cabaret.
Candy.
Man, hey,
Chastity.
and that was that song, boy. Ludacris had the whole club jumping. So, yep. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on to it, man. Hey, all right. So, Spence, I asked you to prepare 3 or 4. We're going to try and go through all 4, but we're definitely going to do 3. 3 songs and find a fragrance that you will relate them to or vice versa. So
shit was wild, man. I don't know how this works, man. I think I've seen a couple of them before, you know, but let's get it.
Yeah, hey, you can't do anything wrong. But let's go ahead and start with the first one that you gave me, man. I'll go ahead and let that one go. At first, I was like, I did say songs, but we're gonna let that fly, man. So, what you got for your first one, man?
Oh, I don't got the list, man. You could just play the song, I guess. Or do I say it and then you know you got to play it to get.
I'm gonna tell you. All right.
You want to do that Soul Glow?
We'll do the song.
Let's start it out.
All right. So I asked him to pick a song, y'all. And of course, Spence being who he is, man, hey, he gonna give me one that definitely that's always gonna push the limits, because typically I wouldn't let him use a commercial as a song. But you know, this being Spence, hey,
shout out.
We got you. All right. So let's go ahead and get this going. And we got Soul Glow from Coming to America. Let's go.
You can be all the things you've always wanted to be.
Let it play out for a little bit.
Sexy. 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Soul Glow.
I like how short it is too, right? Pause.
Yeah.
This is MV Augusta from the House of Zherzhov.
All right.
This will run you about, for a 5 ml, $90. This is hard to get, so I'm not saying go out, reach and go get this or whatever. This has got a leather vibe to it. It is really nice, and the reason why it reminds me of Soul Glow, because it reminds me of my pops. My pops used to rock something, and it was called Stay So Fro, as you can see off to the side. Stay So Fro, and it does give me that type of vibe to it. It is beautiful. Try not to spray it that much, especially out here in California. But this is a rare one to get. MV Augusta is nice. It's like that. But don't run out and go buy a decan. That shit is crazy. $20 for a 2 ml right now. You know, that's how it is with discontinued fragrances, but especially a Zherzhov. Good luck getting there's no bottles available, I don't believe. Nothing sealed in box, none of that. Yeah, that's what reminds me of my pops. Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops, man. All right. So how do you wear that nowadays? That's
he bald now. California, man. It never rains in sunny California is damn near correct. I don't get a chance to wear that often, but I will be rocking it probably December or June once it finally starts getting a little cooler, man. It's 95 and we're like, oh, I'm glad it cooled down, because that's 10 degrees lower than it was a couple days ago. But I prefer the cooler weather, but I like fresh scents. But I have a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to rock when it gets cooler, because, you know, ambers and vanillas and benzoin and all that good stuff, man. It's a good look. It's always a good look.
Definitely, man. Shout out to Pops. All right. Now, I asked him again for a second one, man. And the one that you gave me for the second song was, here we go. So we started off with Soul Glow, and then you gave me, here it is, Lil Luther. All right, Lil Luther. So
shout out to Luther, man.
Shout out to Big Luther on top of that. Lil Luther too, you know, definitely Big Luther. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely Big Luther, yeah.
But you gave me Never Too Much.
Sweating no matter what, though, right? He was sweating no matter what.
Boy, hey, like he was outside in that Houston heat, boy. I tell you what, that man right there, if he didn't sweat, I didn't want to hear him. You know what I'm saying? But here we go.
You know what I loved about Luther? I'll talk over the music. You can play it, man. Luther used to make his own lyrics every time.
My bad.
You
said man. Luther used to what?
When he sings, he makes up he ad-libs while he's singing. When he's live, man, it's a different song each time he sings.
Really?
Transitions. Go check out Luther live on YouTube, man. Every single song he sings, he does it differently. His woo and all that bullshit, man. Shit, nice. Never too much. I can never get too much of Richwood from the House of Zherzhov. Raph is here. This is not for Raph or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zherzhov, though. Pico Viadama is like that.
All right.
Never too much, man. I say it's like Jesus drew your bathwater for you. Aldehydes, fresh, clean, hotel soap, like, you know, 5-star hotel. This is a beautiful set. Amber, it lasts for a while. I can never get too much of this, man. In any season, any reason, Pico Viadama. And I'm not the only person who's gonna have that on my list for something like that. Never too much, man. You can stop the song. We'll go to the next one.
All right.
We can't bump the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? YouTube be
No,
like, nah,
but they gotta hear a little bit. They gotta hear a little bit, Spence.
All right, yeah, let it play out.
You gotta play. If Luke is on, you gotta let us go a little bit. Yup.
The vibe, man.
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
Shit got me wanting to spray that bitch in the air right now.
Hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? One spray ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You already know, man. We got boy.
Shout out Kid and Play.
Kid and Play, man. Shout out to him, baby. Already. Got these in here. He said Rich Wood. Almost went for that. You already know, man.
Yeah, Rich Wood is nice.
Didn't have enough on me. He said he didn't have enough on his card.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of Luther love in here, and yeah, man. Yeah, Donald. It's a concept that's shared throughout the community, man. I'm just fortunate enough to be talking about it right now, baby. But all right. So that was the second one, all right. For the third one, man, you want to know something? This song right here, I'm gonna let this play. But this song right here, Spence, I had heard it and I assumed it was another artist. Tell me why I really thought this was Bob Marley. I did not know this was another group. And on top of that, I didn't even know what ethnicity they were. This was crazy to me.
That's crazy work.
It was crazy to me when I saw this a second ago. I never asked, never knew. But hey, with no further ado, my guy, here we go. UB40. Red wine, y'all.
Yes, I already know him.
I did not know that.
The red wine in the background, you know what I'm saying? Hungry. Let me get which camera we using? Go to
I see. That's sangria.
I heard this song when I sprayed this. I was at work, I said.
Oh, it's sung to you when you sprayed it, huh?
It's sung to me. It's not many frags that are sing to you. It's just saying to me.
Nice.
Matter of fact, my short, I used that song. And I was happy when I sprayed that, man. I was so excited.
Yeah.
The dry down is a lot different than the opening. Beautiful fragrance. If you like wine, if you don't like wine, if you like sweet, if you don't like sweet, it goes through some changes, man. One of the best openings I smelled in 2025 just because of the way it made me smile. And a lot of you guys know I like to spray stuff live. I like to spray stuff, you know, with you guys watching and all that good stuff. And my face just lit up when I sprayed this.
Indeed.
And the changes that it went through, I got the whole experience, man. It starts to dry down and become like you can smell the wine cork, which was cool.
Oh.
They did it with cloves. And it just gives you a whole vibe, man. They made it in a 50 ml. Damn it. That's one of the ones I wish they made 100 ml of. I like that a lot more than I like that Summer Hammer. But it made me interested in wanting to try more from the house. And I have tried a couple that were decent or whatever, but I'm looking for some different ones, Sexy and stuff like that. They got a cool little vibe. If anything is close to that, I'm willing to get a bottle of it. So shout out.
Definitely. No, Pizzalia. I don't know how you put. I don't know if it's Pizzalia.
Lorenzo Pizzalia. Yeah. No G. Yeah.
Yeah. Lorenzo. He made some really nice fragrances. And as a matter of fact, he makes a lot of them. I actually smelt that Speechless. Really
Speechless.
good. Shout out to Tazo too.
Peach and weed, right? Peach and weed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look, shout
Cannabis.
out to Tazo. He was the first one that I heard really raving about it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't remember. I had heard some other people. It may have even been you. I don't know who first. Like, because being so heavy in IG and in YouTube, it's kind of hard to tell because I swear sometimes the people on IG be getting stuff way before we even have a conversation about it. Especially since I follow international people, so it's crazy. Still with the Spence? Uh-oh. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
You can hear me now, right?
Okay, I hear you now. Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. My bad. I had to get that for Raph. La Capital.
Okay.
No, Via Cavour.
Via Cavour. All right. Yeah, man. That's his favorite, baby. And it's a good one, man. It is a good one. Trust me.
I love Jean.
I think eventually I will buy a bottle. Like I said, at first that what was it? The Chalon? What is that? Citron, the Citron or whatnot, I believe. That note, how it comes in a little green or whatnot, a little green with the citrus. It kind of throws me off at first, but that dry down is phenomenal.
That kicks joint in this Via Cavour. That'd be a nice little mix.
Actually, yeah.
Chocolate. Hell yeah. I'm gonna definitely try that.
You know what else? La Capitale.
La Capitale as well.
Yes.
And Valentine's Day, for sure. Those are definitely Valentine's fragrances for sure.
And I think someone in the chat is wearing Caspian Sea as well, or Caspian Cherry. That
Caspian Cherry, Electimus. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That too is a good one. Yes. Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm not no body oil boy, and I don't stay glazed up and all that good stuff. But shout out to Jay Chantel. These smell really nice. They last a long time. Body feels good afterwards. We'll leave it at that. Shout out to Rock Boy T. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a body oil boy for sure. But
hey,
I like
shout out to all the guys that got these ladies over there applying the oils. There we go.
Yeah, how about that? With what's that movie with Eddie Murphy where she got the big leaf? You know what I'm saying? Trading Places.
I forgot the name.
Trading Places. Yeah, shout out.
Trading Places. Yeah.
Hey, if you got it like that, man, hey, let her rub some oil on you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna fault you for that.
For sure, man. Nah, that's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you smelled this? I'm sure you have.
Oh, I've worn them all and I've smelt them all. Some I've worn a little more than others, only because everybody has a scent profile that they prefer, right? But yeah, no, they're all good. They're all good. You just have to figure out which one works best for you. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, and I have to rock it by itself to kind of see what it does, so that I can kind of pair. And that's what I did last night with the that KG probably 02, I think it was probably called something like that. Yeah. So I do want to check yours out and see what you got going on or whatever, because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your body hydrated, I guess. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And I know I wasn't on there for much. Real quick, Spence, hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and say shout out to Primera Kuwait, all right, and everybody else over there following us on these Instagram streets, man. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Just saying what's good, man. All is well. But yeah, let me go in here. Raph said kinks. That's what it was. The kinks.
Kinks,
like a green kind
nice
of dark citrus. It is. And in here, it's not that it's bad. It's just different. And unfortunately, for those 15 minutes, it throws me off. But like I said, man, it builds up anticipation for the dry down, because I'm telling you that dry down is second to damn near none. Honestly.
Yeah, and it changes a bit. This is probably about a year old. It changes a bit, but it's nice. It's one of those where, you know, if it's a cooler day, I think it'd be a good look on like a you know, the sun's out, but you got a nice little breeze or whatever. You're with the nice little thing next to you, whatever. She's gonna appreciate something like that. You know, going into the nighttime, like you said, the transitions of the fragrance, and you know, nice. Not my favorite from the house, but I do enjoy it.
Definitely. And shout out to Primera. They said, see you in New York at Scent Explorer. I will see you there. Tickets already been bought. Hey, I'm already looking for a good hotel to stay in, man. So I will be there.
Oh, you see how I did that sips and sniffs with the not so famous on the bottom? Man?
No, where is it? I didn't see.
Little details, man. Look at that. Right there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Little things.
I see you. All right. Got you. But yeah, man. Hey, look, we got one more. We got one more song. And, you know, I had to pull it up here because, hey, if anything, this would probably be the one that I'm more interested in, because, you know, me, myself, you know, I believe that fragrances don't really have a gender. I do believe that there are some that men more so prefer than women, and some that women more so prefer than men, but I don't think it has a gender. I think it has, people have a preference.
It has a vibe, I guess, but hey, it's certain fragrances. If a woman smell like that, I'd be like, get your ass away from me. Let me check that.
There's certain fragrances. If I saw, yeah, I'm with you, bro. Because if there are certain fragrances where if I smelled on a man, I kind of be like, all right. All right.
This one's nice. This one's nice. This one's
already,
a good one, man.
But with no further ado, let's go ahead and bring it out. Here we go.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing.
The dead homies.
A woman or a
girl. Gems.
You see?
What we got here? What was you holding up? I saw the bottle. What you holding up?
Rosendo Mateo number 2.
All right.
Beautiful, man. And the reason why I picked this song, citrus wood and suede. That's what it says. That's what it says on the front. It does not mention the floral aspect of this fragrance. And I think it's beautiful. So, you know, this is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without some florals in this fragrance. Beautiful fragrance that you guys should definitely check out for the fall time. This is sexy. It's one of those where you'll enjoy it on yourself, but a woman will definitely appreciate the fact that you got a lighter side to you and that you can joke around and be playful and all that good shit while still smelling like a man. Shout out to Rosendo.
Most definitely, man. Shout out to Rosendo Mateo, man. For real. He has some bangers in that line. You know what I'm saying? As they're growing, he keeps making some. Now, some of the hits are definitely those that are going to push. It's basically just going to get you. You're going to have to be more open with how you view the way he blends certain notes and whatnot. But because they are going to be trying. All right. But if you are up for the artistry and for getting to see how different styles of perfumery are had out there, that is definitely a good house to go to. And number 2, I have only smelt it at a couple of stores, but I've never, I wore it once on skin, but I heard it was good. Tazo, shout out to him one more time. He told me about it. I just never was able to pull the trigger, man.
Yeah, Tazo tried a couple of them, man. This one is it's a vibe, man. I'm a suede guy. I like suede fragrances. I like something that's light, maybe got a little oceanic vibe on the, you know, Alcantara leather, Ferrari type shit. This one is different though because it's warm. You know what I mean? It's got rose in it, and the rose gets a little powdery, and the powdery rose with the suede turns into like a powdery suede with the woods and the florals. It's nice, man. At first, it starts off as a bouquet of florals. So you kind of get this like, you know, Mother's Day type of vibe. Then the rose jumps in there. Beautiful fragrance. That's the last one, man. And I would suggest, if you still have a sample or whatever, if you need a sample, you need me to send it your way or whatever, revisit that one for sure.
For sure. No, I'll be honest with you. There's a couple of stores out here, Scent Room, and then this new place I've been going, Scents Eternal. They both got them. You
saw Charms at, right?
Yes. And shout out to Charms. You know, he's down here in Dallas. I'm sorry you couldn't be here with us, Nate. It's all right. You know, you missed out. It's cool.
Right?
But yeah, shout out to Charms.
He's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, but that's a nice pair though. That's a nice
mix.
Music
that's a
and
nice
whatnot.
mix, man. Virgin Island water with Coco Loco is a nice pairing, man. Shout out.
I'm actually interested in seeing that.
Coconut bomb.
Yeah.
I get like a orange sherbet type of vibe off of that Coco Loco. You know, and that Virgin Island water is nice. You know what I like actually, and I'm not the biggest Bond fan. Bond number 9, Coney Island. It's got that aquatic passion fruit caramel thing going on. That shit is nice. I wear that out of the shower. Really nice. Yeah. So many good, beautiful fragrances out in the world, man. It's too many. I think even though the space is growing and all that stuff, I think it might be moving a little too fast, man.
I can definitely agree with that. But, you know, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. To us individually, it seems like it's moving too fast, but I don't think people really understand how fast it's growing.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how exponentially it is growing. From the TikTok wave to everything else. Now, it's not necessarily always going to be niche, but for just fragrance and perfumery alone, the growth of people enjoying one style or another is growing exponentially.
Crazy work, man.
And yeah.
I forgot how many duos. I pulled it up. It was something in the thousands.
Yeah, did you say 1400? Crazy,
man. No, it was like 16. It was crazy work.
Jesus
and they
Christ.
Still pumping them out, man. That's crazy work.
And people are buying them for $33 a pop.
A lot of females are buying them. Yeah, they love that shit.
Oh my
man.
God. You already know it. And I don't have no problem with it. I'm just, my oh my God is more so for the fact that it's a lot. All right.
A lot.
But that's why it's important that you go ahead and figure out what works for you, note wise, brand wise, and whatnot. Figure out what you're interested in, what you want to try and whatnot, and just make it easy for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be stuck with a bunch of bottles you don't want. I don't think people talk about that enough in a practicality standpoint. If you don't have friends to give your bottles to so that they can enjoy the experience as well. I think I've given away probably about 100 bottles this year alone. Mostly clones, shout outs. But hey, you know, people love them, man. People love them. They're into it. So definitely get some stuff that you can enjoy and like. And if you feel yourself getting out of this space and you feel like it's getting kind of salty for you and it's too much and you feel like you're just complaining every time you get online, take a step back, man. Go outside. Relax, enjoy. It's real life, man. And then come back, you know, because this is crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, that's probably the biggest question that needs to be asked for everybody that's in this community. Honestly, it needs to come down to, what are you here for?
Throw the tomatoes at Gems because he's not on screen. Who knows what he's doing over there, man? You got them oils and stuff. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Come on now. I forgot we only did 4 songs.
Yeah, no, it was cool, man. I enjoy it, man. That was pretty, I like the concept and all that good stuff.
Man, trying, man. Just trying to find a way to just bring everybody in, man. Have a little fun, because that's what this is about, man. Being able to congregate, meet people, network, get ideas, put out suggestions. You know what I'm saying? No room for egos or, too much pride and whatnot. Just get on here and have some fun, man.
Yeah. I mean, it says more about somebody who's getting emotional about it more than it does about you, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But also just being, online is tough for some people. They don't realize like what you have to put in to be on live, and you got a lot of shit going on and reading the chat, and you don't want to miss a comment. You know what I mean? You're putting time into it and all that good stuff. You want to have a good show. The mic mutes itself. Not everything goes right. You just got to roll with the punches and enjoy the space and not have it feel like work. That's the main thing, man.
That is the main thing, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when this thing becomes too much of a job, I ain't making no money off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be damned if I'm working this thing like a full-time job.
Part-time jobs, yeah, it pays money, right? That money ain't coming in. No, but at the same time, I could see, like me personally, like I just like it. So I'm not expecting or wanting or looking for that type of situation. So I can get the frustration, but also if you plan on doing something, you got to have something like, Gems is doing his little sense and sounds, you got backgrounds and shit like that. Be different than everybody else, be somebody people want to watch, because there's always going to be somebody there's motherfuckers live right now talking about some damn bottle. Oh, this is the best, blah, blah, blah. But it's cool. Just find your little niche, your little niche space. Cause I talk about everything in fragrances. I talk about cheapies. Man, I probably got hundreds of bottles, hundreds of clones. And like I said, I gave a lot of those away. Cause it's just a lot, man. It's a lot.
It is.
And stuff, man. It's crazy, man.
It is. There be sometimes, man.
It.
Look, Spence, there be sometimes I walk in there, I just put my hands on my hip, shake my head. I'll be thinking about grabbing one of them, just throwing it up against the wall. Like, what the hell?
Hey, I thought about doing that for a short just to get some views. You know what I'm saying? Throw it in there. Is this bottle worth throwing against the wall? Nah, it's cool though.
No, it's not, man. Well, I didn't because I didn't want to damage the wall.
Right.
The bottle was
the whole place smelling like that bottle. That bottle, but it smelled nice throwing it up against the wall.
What? And it'd be staying like that for about a few days. I'm not about to have that. But yeah, man, no. But hey, once again, man, Spence, appreciate you for coming out. Appreciate you for coming on. Like I said, it's been a hassle going back and forth, trying to get in touch or find time to bring people that I had already told I was going to bring on here. But I'm glad that we were able to, get together today at a very good time too. So, man, appreciate you for coming up. Is there anything that you want to tell the people that you haven't already told them? You've been giving out all type of philosophical ideas for the community and whatnot. Anything else you want to leave them with?
It's a hobby, man. Be happy, enjoy it, love your fragrances. If you don't, get the fuck out of this space, man. It ain't for you. This ain't a place to get rich and make money and all that stuff, man. Just enjoy life. And where's the music? Shout out. We got Jason's music playing in the background right now. He can't hear it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to send it to him later on.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Hey, you think Jason's gonna actually come on, man? You know what I'm saying? He keep talking.
Jason is, I don't know about Jason. We're gonna see. All right.
You're welcome anytime, Jason. You're welcome as well, James.
But hey, look, he pray for him. That's all I'm gonna say. Pray for him. But hey, you holler at me. You holler at me when you're ready, and we'll work something out for sure. All right. Yeah. And we'll go from there.
Appreciate the time. Shout out to the chat.
Man, of course, man. Appreciate you for finding time. Shout out to all the sippers and snippers. Thank y'all for joining us today, man. And until the next time, man. Hey, let every sip be a sip of inspiration, and every sniff lead to a new discovery. All right. Y'all have a blessed evening. Hey, Jason, you like that? Straight from memory. Didn't even have to write it down. But anyway, shout out to y'all. Spence, we'll holler. Everybody, appreciate you. You gonna play it? Every sense of perfect day. All right,
Yeah, you're
y'all.
saying shit.
I thought you was gonna keep on. I was gonna put it on there.
Fragrance of wonder.
That's it. Have a good day, guys. Shout out to Gems.
All right, my guy. Hey, hold on. I'll put you in the back real quick.
All right.
You already?